All right, so Eric, whenever you're ready, I'm ready.
Already.
All right, guys, welcome back for another installment of, hey, Eric, what do we call it? Speak Easy? Speaking Easy, there you go. Speaking Easy here at Subterra. My name's Deuce, not Juice. Please don't drink me. I promise I'll come up with funnier jokes in the future. And we're sitting over here with this amazing individual, Mato. So Mato, if you can, just give a simple introduction to people, let them know about you.
So I'm Mato. I'm not alcoholic yet, but soon I'm probably gonna be. I'm the artist here in Japan, and I'm the guy. You know, when you come to Subterra and see all these artwork on the wall, I made it. I'm also a tattoo artist here in Japan, so yeah, check out my page and everything.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. We'll go ahead and write his thing right here. His Instagram. It'll be right here on the top of my hand with sparkles. Editor, do it. Thank you. So anyway, before we get started, man, let me go ahead and make you a drink. We already kind of know what kind of drink you like, so I'm gonna go ahead and put together the favorite drink that you have here at Subterra, and it's gonna be the salted plum coffee.
Yes, sir.
So actually, do you know how I came up with this drink?
So I think I heard it before you went to some countries and figured something out.
Yeah. I was in Taiwan, and I got super drunk with a couple other local bartenders out there. And at the end of the day, they took me out for breakfast and had like this rice bowl and some coffee and this umeshu, like this like sour kind of like pickle thing. And me being as sloppy as I was at the time, I was just like knocked my whole breakfast over. And I just had this bowl of like rice and coffee and salt and all this other type of stuff, which seems a little weird on the front of it. But when I started like sipping on it in my drunken haze, I was like, hey, this seems pretty good. So came back, workshopped it a little bit, and ultimately came up with this drink.
Nice.
So it's went over a couple different iterations, but overall I've been very happy with the success of it. People really like it. I really like it.
I really like it. Oh, usually I'm not a cocktail guy at all.
Really?
Mostly, beer and some whiskey maybe.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad that we could convert you a little bit.
Yeah, but when I tried this, I was like, okay.
Maybe cocktails are pretty cool. So we're gonna go ahead and put a little bit of that and this up in there, and we're gonna smoke your ice. Now, since we got a little bit of time while I'm making this cocktail, tell us like how you ended up coming to Japan in the first place, man.
So, actually, I got married. My wife is Japanese, Ayumi.
Very lovely lady, by the way, everyone.
Really supportive wife. Because of her, I'm who I am today. Tattoo artist and everything. I've been to Ireland. I live there. She also moved to Ireland on working holiday visa. That's how we met on the same job.
Oh, you got to work in the same job?
Yeah.
What type of job was it?
It was hotel.
Okay.
Seasonal jobs and that kind of stuff, and just start hanging out, fell in love, and
just hanging out and fall in love. That's very casual.
And things happen,
Yeah, of course.
I didn't make a baby.
Not yet.
I didn't get married because of that. I'm just,
You've been practicing though, right? You know how to make a baby?
I think so. We'll find out. Yeah.
Okay, most definitely.
So yeah, and now I'm here.
And now, how long have you been in Japan for now?
So about a year and a half, maybe a little bit more.
Okay. But even in that year and a half, you've made quite the impact here in the community in Osaka.
Yeah, I would say because I'm surrounded with very good people, nice people, people who actually doing something in their life and they push me further as well.
Nice, man.
People who give me a chance to prove myself, like you.
Of course. No worries, man. You do beautiful, beautiful work. At some point, we'll have Eric put in some B-reel right here looking at this beautiful piece and this beautiful piece and my favorite piece right here. And then, of course, like you do tattoos, like we've been working on this one here. We'll get a close-up shot of that later, Mr. Editor.
So that's actually how I started working here. So the story is, I worked in a bar, and you came there and everything. We were drinking, blah, blah. You said, oh, you're opening a bar, planning to do some wall on the bar. I said, oh man, I'm artist, we want to check out my work, and that's how we
That's how we
end up
got
here,
to
you
it.
know?
Yeah, man. Life is funny like that, you know? So, of course, you've had this drink many, many times, but first off, we like to serve it. We smoke it with sakura wood. It also has sakura bitters, kahlua, spiced rum, and umeshu, which is a plum liqueur. Then we kind of let all those flavors marinate together, and then we typically will serve it over to our guests, and they can take a sip, and that's before we add into our salt element. So this is a 15% saline solution, and we just add a couple drops to tie all of those flavors together. There's also lemon juice and this homemade apple syrup that we have with cardamom, cinnamon, and a bunch of other things that I'm not going to tell you. If you want to try it, feel free to come through. I'll make it anytime for you. But since you're having that, I'll be very, very simple. And I'll just take a shot of Fernet.
And smell is beautiful, you know. Smell is actually first thing what actually cut me with this drink, you know.
Yeah, you know, it's not overwhelming. Like, of course, there is smoke, but it's not smoky per se. Cheers to you, brother.
Cheers. Thank you.
So feel free, sip slow on that one. And since we got you here, and we already know that you're this very talented artist, one of the most talented artists that I've ever come in contact with.
Thanks, man.
What's your inspiration? Like, what got you into art in the first place?
I don't know. I kind of knew that I had something artistic in myself, you know, since young age. Schools and everything, drawing, art classes, you know, in elementary school and everything, you know, I was always pretty much on the top of the class, you know, teachers telling, oh, Mato.
Very humble.
Yeah. But, you know, teacher was always saying, oh, Mato, you're doing a good job. And then, you know, I've been in foster families. And my second foster family, they recognize my artistic style and everything artistic. So, and they say, okay, don't waste it. Take the art school, we're gonna support you with it, you know, just do what you like to do, and that's how I end up in the art school. You know?
Oh, that's beautiful, man. That's beautiful.
And I from there I just continue, you know. Yeah, I did a bunch of things in my life, different kind of jobs, you know, like chefing, you know, getting money and everything, but art was always there. And then I met my wife, and she was like, you know, okay, good jobs on the side. She's going to be supporting, help me out, do your art, do your thing, you know, and that's how I'm doing. Now I'm here and I'm just focusing on art, and that's it.
Oh man, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. I'm glad to hear that you have such like a strong community about you, and you have a strong vision for what it is that you're trying to accomplish. So even in a year and a half, like, of course, like you've done a couple murals here, but you've also like done murals in other places. You've done tattoos on numerous people.
Yeah.
Wanda, for example, one of these artists out here that does reggae music. Yeah. So like you're building up your notoriety slowly but surely. You know?
Yeah, but people start recognizing me here, so that's really nice, you know. That's really nice. Also, I had a chance to do my first Flash Day here in Subterra.
Oh yeah,
hopefully
we did that.
We're gonna do again, you know, because amount of the people who actually get tattoo that night was really good. I was surprised. You know? So I was really happy with it. So, yeah,
I mean, it was a new experience for us as well, but you know, like we love to support local artists, and just having you in the space during our anniversary week, I felt like was very necessary. And it was just nice to have people being able to see your art and also experience getting your art at the same time. So, you know, it was a win-win situation from both sides. Now, with that being said, like, how do you see your art career progressing? Like, where do you see yourself in like the next year, 5 years, so to speak?
I see myself as an owner of a really nice tattoo shop, tattoo studio, with a bunch of people working with me. Of course, a bunch of artists, make maybe some art community, especially for the international people who are not Japanese, because it's hard for us to get into art community here in Japan because of language barrier, and you know, Japanese art community keep. I'm not sure how to say it, but it's just not easy to get into local art community. I'm just thinking maybe to do some more, to give chance to other artists who are like me, come to Japan to expand their visions and to show themselves what they can do here, you know. Yeah, because
I feel you. I feel like we're very similar in that mindset. Like when we first opened the bar here, we fill this very unique niche, right? Whereas we do proper cocktails, so we do like mixology, we do the research, this, that, and the other. And there's a lot of Japanese space to do that, but they do it in a very different way.
Yeah.
Now, with us being foreigners, of course, like there's always going to be a little bit of hesitation. It's like, oh, what are these guys doing? But yeah, like just really trying to build your own sense of community and pull together the best aspects of both worlds, like the gaijin bars and the Japanese bars, and trying to make something happen. And I feel like the way that you're doing art and the way that you're describing it is going to be very similar in that sense. Like you're taking the best of both, like Japanese aesthetic and your training classically from the tattoos and art that you've already been doing. So I feel like that's a really, really, really good vision. And of course, if there's anything that we can ever do to help you do that.
Of course. Now, if any artist is over there and wanna show themselves, I think Deuce and I both, we can give you a chance maybe to do something here in Subterra, you know.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. This is an art space first and foremost, whether that's, murals, whether that's cocktails, food occasionally, live performance, this, that, and the other, We just want a place where people can express themselves. And I've been in Japan for 10 years, like continuously, 12 years altogether. And I've built up a small platform that I'm always happy to share with people who are passionate about what they do. But yeah, man. So, recently I heard you got married. Well, you've been married for a while, but now you're going to have your celebration. How you feeling about that?
I don't know, stressed out. It's near. It's gonna happen actually in the month.
Yeah, actually.
So I'm getting married again for the same woman. Yeah. So the thing is, we got married, but during the COVID, we just kind of signed the paperwork. And I wasn't even here. I just sent my papers to Japan, and that was it. I didn't attend my wedding at all,
Fair
so
enough,
we figured out, okay, we had to get married properly. Once more. So soon we're doing wedding, and our celebration party is gonna be here.
Yes, sir.
The best place,
Hang on, wait, I got a bubble gun somewhere. Let's do it. We're celebrating. Wait, here we go. We're celebrating.
So I think it's gonna be cool. Some people coming from Croatia. I'm from Croatia actually. Some people coming here for the first time to Japan. It's actually pretty nice. I didn't see my family and friends for a long time actually, so it's gonna be pretty cool.
Oh man, these are very exciting times for you. Like today is actually what, your birthday as well?
Yeah.
Here we go. We gotta do bubble gun again, cause it's your motherfucking birthday. Woo, 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 woo. Now, with that being said, there is a shot which is called a birthday shot. It tastes like chocolate cake, because I heard you like chocolate cake.
Yeah, definitely.
So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap that up real quick.
Chocolate is my second favorite thing in the world.
Really? What's your first?
My wife.
Oh, the brownie points. The brownie points. Gotta love it. All right, so this might not be as sweet as she is, but we'll go ahead and put this together for you. So it's equal parts Francelico. So it's like this hazelnut liqueur. And equal parts vodka. It should be vanilla vodka, but I'm gonna use a hack in case you don't have vodka of the vanilla variety. You can always use vanilla extract. We use it as a bitter in a lot of different cocktails here. And because we're making 2 of them, we're gonna have 1 ounce of each. Because we still got a little bit of stuff to talk about, and we don't want to get too sloppy quite yet.
Yeah, sure.
Just 1 ice cube should do. And throw that down, flip it over like that. Do a nice little shake, nice little crack. Pour it all in. Oh, and it already smells so good. And also comes with a fresh lemon slice. So, all right. Woohoo. With the magic of editing, we're gonna put sparklers all around it. Thanks, Eric. He's our favorite editor. So, we're gonna go ahead and take a shot, and then we'll have the lemon afterwards. Yeah, cheers, man.
It's great. It's real, real nice.
Very nice, very easy. Slight chocolate kind of flavor to it without actually having to add the chocolate yet. But yeah, man, we just want to show you that we appreciate you always. It's always a pleasure having you come through. And we just love the art that you have in this space yet.
Thank you.
Now, we're going to move over to a little quick flash session. We're going to have these questions coming from Eric behind the camera. Don't think too hard about it.
Yeah.
Just answer it. Answer honestly. Answer what comes to your head. And you're all good to go.
Yes, sir.
Eric, are we all good on the questions?
Yes.
All right, here we go.
What's your most memorable tattoo you've ever done?
Deuce is one.
Really?
Yeah, because these are this style what I'm doing on you. It's actually what I want to do in the future. So I think the most time I spend making this design and everything I spend on this tattoo, on design and everything. So this is actually what I want to focus myself in the future. So I would say this one. And yeah, after we continue whole sleeve, yeah, it's gonna be my most memorable part.
Oh man, all right.
Yeah, definitely.
No pressure whatsoever.
And what style of tattoo would that be?
So this would be like new school Japanese, new neo-traditional, new school Japanese, you know. So because this is Japanese, neo-traditional Japanese, but with new school things what I put inside. So it's actually based on the also
Graffiti, right?
graffiti style and everything. So there's one artist who is pretty much my inspiration. His name is Dan. He's from Russia. So he was kind of my mentor thing, you know. He showed me how to do this style. So I get inspiration from him because I really liked it, and I didn't see anybody who's doing that here in Japan. So I want to focus.
Nice.
In that direction, yeah.
So new.
What's the most unusual tattoo request you've received?
Unusual.
Like strangest.
I didn't get so many unusual tattoos. Still, I think they were all pretty okay, you know. Decent people. You know,
Okay.
Without dick tattoos and that kind of shit. So I would say, yeah, I can. There is no unusual tattoo.
All right. Very PC of you. Good job.
What's the favorite tattoo you have on yourself?
Definitely the one what I did on myself while I was practicing. Because I was practicing. It was first tattoo I did, I think, because you know you had to try somewhere, and I tried on myself. So it's big tattoo, and I was doing piece by piece. Yeah, so I would say it's my favorite because it's first, it's mine. I did it. It was painful because I did it on myself. So yeah.
So actually, what does that tattoo look like? Maybe you can't show us. But...
It's actually all right. It's not too bad. It's a Japanese woman holding a half of honey mask with a Japanese katana in background and Japanese waves in the background.
Oh, okay. That sounds pretty cool.
It's actually all right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it is kind of messy, but it's okay.
Nah, it's yours. It's fine.
Advice for someone getting their first tattoo?
So make sure you think about it really good because tattoo is beautiful. Getting tattoo is beautiful, but also it's something what you're gonna have on yourself whole life. So don't choose tattoo just because I want a tattoo and I'm gonna find something online and do whatever. Consult with your artist. Do something what nobody have. You know, for example, if you want to do tattoo with me, I'm the guy who's gonna make design for you, and because I want you to have something unique. And think about it twice before you actually get something what you're gonna remember all your life. You know, because the whole process with tattooing actually it's really, really important, and whatever you do, just think about it twice.
Nice. That's a good answer. That's a good answer.
If you weren't a tattoo artist, what would you be?
If I what?
If
If you weren't a tattoo artist.
Probably chef. I mean, the thing is, I was a chef for about 5, 6, 7 years. I don't know anymore.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, probably chef. Yeah.
Last question. What's your favorite part of being a tattoo artist?
My favorite part is when I finish my tattoo and wipe it down, and I say to people, "Okay, go take a look at your tattoo," and they're like, "Man, this is so cool."
Yeah, man.
This
That's
is
so cool.
Yeah, this is like this is exactly what I want. That's my favorite part. See that, like, oh shit, I did something good,
Yeah, no, I feel
and
that. I feel
people's
that.
gonna wear that all their life, it's that's my favorite part.
Oh man, that's dope, man.
Yeah.
All right, thank you for sharing those answers. Yeah. All right, so let's go, Eric. What you got?
What's the best drink to have while getting a tattoo?
The best drink to have while getting a tattoo is probably going to be water or Picard Sweat, because you shouldn't get drunk while having a tattoo. That's irresponsible. I would never do that.
Be careful with alcohol.
Yes.
We have videos of you.
Shut up. Next question.
What's the favorite tattoo you have on your body?
So my favorite tattoo is actually the first tattoo I have. It's this one. It's a really bad tattoo because I got it in haste. But this is from my fraternity, Sigma Tau Gamma. And I had got this done when my little brother passed away. So like when we were kids, I told him like we're gonna travel around the world, we're gonna do all this stuff. Unfortunately, we weren't able to do that. But I kept my end of the promise by getting this tattoo with a couple different elements in there, so that wherever I go, he's always on my right-hand side.
If you could design a tattoo inspired by one of your cocktails, what would it be?
Ooh, it would definitely be like the Shinsekai, and it would be done in realism, probably like real close to the arm. So it would have like the smoke in the background and probably like the Osaka skyline as well, and just the beauty of it. And yeah, if I could draw, I think it'd look really cool.
We
but
can
I
make
can't
that
draw.
happen.
What's the most unusual tattoo you've seen on a customer?
The most unusual tattoo. Oh man! So we had this one dude who came over, and his entire body, hands, the palm, everything was like completely like tattooed. I got a picture somewhere. Maybe I could just show it, and then you could like splash it in there, like. Boop. Okay.
How do you think tattoos and cocktails relate in terms of creativity?
Ooh. All right, so this is going to be a little bit more of a nuanced answer. You will typically find that most dedicated bartenders have tattoos like no other people in the world. And you also find that tattoo artists like to frequent bars. So there's a lot of like overlap, whereas both worlds kind of express themselves in creativity and freedom. There's this like natural kindredship between the two. Like, and what we do as bartenders is our own sort of artistry. We are cultivating an environment so people can actively enjoy themselves. Tattoo artists are actually showing like physical art through a drawn medium, which lasts with people for their entire lives. And it also brings expression of self. And it's a conversation between you and your artist. Very much like you have a conversation with your bartender. Like, we're both cultivating these artistic moments in time. And I think it's like it's pretty similar. Like, we're both artists in a sense. Like, yes, bartenders are artists. Tattoo artists are artists. But the way that we express ourselves is slightly different. But at the end of the day, it's all about community and showing that freedom of expression.
That's it.
All right, cool. So thanks for the questions, Eric. Maybe Eric will be on camera sometime. I'm going to do some other crazy stuff, so he has to, I don't know, make something happen. But Mato, I got a couple more questions for you. So if anybody wants to find your artwork, or if anybody needs to contact you, how can they do that?
So they can do via my Instagram page.
Okay, right here on my hand.
Or my email, maybe even better email. Because,
Right, email right here on the hand.
Because Instagram page is pretty overwhelmed. There's lots of messages, notifications and everything. So I would say email will be even better solution because I'm gonna reply much faster and
Gotcha.
everything. So doesn't matter foreigner or Japanese, you can text me on both ways. Your what you want to do, how you want to do it, where you want to do it, what kind of tool size, to make everything easier. Your required designs. If you have some reference photos, that's actually yeah, I'm gonna appreciate it as well.
Nice. So if somebody wants to see your art, obviously they can come here to Subterra. They can see your art on the walls. Yeah. Are there any other places where people can see some of your artwork, or even like a portfolio?
So yeah, there is actually, you can see some of my art in Drunken Clam as well. Also place where I'm working in the moment. If you want to find me, you can find me there as well. I'm gonna be since I'm manager over there, I'm spending lots of time in Drunken Clam, drinking. So yeah.
As managers do.
Yeah. So yeah, you can find my art over there. You can find me over there. Yeah.
Cool. And then what is one piece of advice that you think everybody who's coming to Japan, who wants to be an artist, should know?
Who wants to be an artist in Japan? Just do it. Just do it, man. It's Japan is it's country with lots of opportunities, lots of options. Big community. You can find such a great people over here. Just do it. Don't be scared. Don't be afraid. Competition here is really high. There is a bunch of artists over here, but don't let that scare you. It's just do it. Hang out with the people. What they start doing. For me, I know I'm artist, but I didn't stay at home because I know from home I'm not gonna do nothing. I went to the bars, talk with the people, give my cards. Spread word about me because I knew, Instagram and everything is not gonna help me out. I need to go out. So if you are in Japan, go to the bars like this one and hang out with the people because Japanese people here, they like to go out and you're gonna get more connections in the bars like this. Yeah, I think that's actually pretty good advice.
Yeah.
Just go out, hang out with the people, share your experience, your thoughts, your energy, whatever. And, yeah.
No, most definitely. I agree with that, man.
Connections.
You got to talk about your passions often.
Exactly.
Otherwise, they'll be forgotten and things just don't happen. But no, that's really, really, really good advice. But overall, once again, brother, thank you for coming through today.
Thank you.
It's always a pleasure. All right, so this is going to be us. We're signing out. This is Subterra. I'm Deuce. I'm still hungover, but it's fine. Thanks again. See you soon.